why is there astrobiology if there is zero life in space? Okay, first off, astrobiology is the study of the search for life beyond Earth and also the origins of life itself. So, as to whether there's zero life in space or not, well, we don't know that. First of all, there is, right? There's Earth life that we have sent out. But when we look out from a dark spot on Earth, we see thousands of stars in the sky. Now, on average, there's a star, each of those stars has at least one planet, if not more planets, we think, right? Now, we only see a tiny fraction of the stars. Within our own galaxy, there's about 250 billion stars. And when we look out beyond our galaxy, we see hundreds of billions of galaxies. So hundreds of billions of galaxies with hundreds of billions of stars, and then adding in all the planets for all of those, that's a lot of planets. The idea that there wouldn't be life somewhere else is, well, it's pretty unlikely. And in fact, life here on Earth, the more we study it, the more we find it in these spots that we never thought were possible, that seem really, really harsh. Life is very, very persistent. So most of us in the space sciences think it's pretty unlikely that there isn't life out there. And we haven't looked very hard yet. We've barely looked. It's kind of like walking to the top of a mountain and then just sort of looking out over that vast expanse of land that you can see and say, nah, I don't see any eagles. Right? You have barely looked, right? And that's what it is with our search for life right now. Yeah, we haven't found radio signals coming from intelligent civilizations, but where we think is most likely for there to be life within our neighborhood, let's say take a look at Mars, well, if there's life on Mars, it's probably not on the surface. It's probably because there's really high radiation, low pressure, cold temperatures, all of that. It's probably where the water is. It's probably where the liquid water is. So underground. We've never gone underground. We've never looked there. We've never looked in the ice caps. We've never gone to Europa, right? The only time we ever went to Titan, we landed for a few hours. We didn't move around or look around very much for astrobiology. So life's probably there. We don't know. We can't say for sure, but it's probably out there. And that's what astrobiology is looking at. It's going, okay, if it's there, where? How? And how do we figure out? Then, if we do find it, what's that mean? What's the consequences?